Hello again, everybody. This is Dinami Wolf, and today we are going to be playing Relive Your Life. And I'm just going to be honest with you. I played this game a long time ago. I couldn't remember its name. I honestly thought the name was From Sperm to Adult, as you'll see why when I start the game. But literally how I found it is I went on Google and I typed in that shameful phrase, and I found the game. Because apparently other people found it through that method. So yeah, I remember playing this game a long time ago and I really enjoyed it. And I wanted to play it for you guys. You know, however many of you actually watch still. So, I'm gonna do this and we're gonna see what goes on. Alright? It's been a long time since I played it, so I don't remember much about it, so let's start this up and hopefully it'll be a new experience for me as much for you. And I wasn't ready.
We begin your journey from when you're conceived. Where your life goes from there, you will never believe. You won the world's most important race, but now there's a challenge that you have to face. A competitive sperm is invading your egg. Start mashing the X key to prevent this plague.
Alright. Let's do this! You're not getting in here! None of that girly stuff!
Born from the womb, a typical boy, an average life filled with love and joy. One day at age 10, while preparing for school, the bus skips your stop and you look like a fool. Catch up to the bus, you can't let it go. You've got to start running, just don't be too slow.
Alright, okay. Okay, gotta catch the bus. Let's do it! Come on! Stop the bus, dude! Don't be a dick!
Gasping for breath, you both came to a stop. The bus door squeaked shut and locked with a pop.
Oh,
The characters
thank you.
on board are much older than before. Gross, wrinkly skin and denture cream on the floor.
Ah, it's the wrong bus.
The elders inform you of the bus destination. Florida, my boy, a quaint part of the nation. You instantly panic and start flipping the cup. You stand up to speak. Try not to screw up.
Okay, gotta stop from going to Florida. Type out the sentence, give it. Oh, okay. Stop!
Your mouth becomes dry,
Oh.
your pit's getting wet. You can't muster words. You just tremble and sweat. None of these old folks will pay any
This might
attention.
take a few tries.
Just sit down, relax, and help ease the tension. Arriving in Florida, you start a new life. It's 10 years later, and you wish for a wife. You work at SeaWorld with a beautiful dame. She's got a perfect smile and an amazing mane.
Hello.
Try to get close, but your work is intrusive. You'll be a great couple, definitely exclusive.
But I
In
suck
a
at
desperate
talking.
effort to ease your loin, you try to trade shifts with the flip of a coin. Heads or tails, dude? You call it, brah, said the eloquent surfer dude who's studying law.
Heads?
Calling for heads? You must be kidding. Tails never fails. A classic forbidding. Say goodbye to love and hello to the fishes.
But heads?
While surfer dude goes on, doing whatever he wishes. Well, joining the dolphins is not really all bad. Unless their teeth are real sharp, then you have a right to be sad. The lack of sunlight makes the water so dark that you mistakenly took a swim with a shark. It was
Ooh.
fun at first, playing hide-and-go-seek, but then you're found, which calls for a shriek. Inhaling some water, you choke for your breath. You struggle and paddle to your inevitable death.
Oh.
The shark was upset. He hid
dead.
for 2 hours. It was your turn to seek, but instead you push flowers. An unfortunate turn your life seemed to take. You can't always predict when you'll make a mistake. Take a few seconds, reflect your result. Now relive your life from sperm to adult.
Yeah, that's why I thought the name was Sperm to Adult. This ending is your true ending. You have unlocked the previous scene button. So, death by shark. I'm seeing I'm good at this already. I got a very good start. Oh, Ego Raptor? I didn't know this was Ego Raptor, actually. Wow. Well. Guess you learned something. Good work, Ego Raptor. We're gonna try and get every ending. How do I do it?
Gasping for breath, you both came to a stop. The bus door squeaked shut and locked with a pop.
Stop.
The characters on board are much older than before. Gross, wrinkly skin and denture cream on the... You instantly panic and start flipping the cup. You stand up to speak. Try not to screw up.
Okay, go.
Your mouth becomes dry. Your pits.
Are you not able to do that?
You can't muster words. You just tremble and sweat. None of these old folks will pay any attention. Just sit down, relax, and help ease the tension. Arriving in Florida,
but I don't want to be in Florida, Ego Raptor.
And you wish for a wife. You work at SeaWorld with a beautiful dame. She's got a perfect smile and an amazing... Heads or tails, dude? You college, brah.
I know the answer this time, brah.
Studying law.
Tails never fails.
You call for tails. A smart move on your part. Now, surfer dude is forced to depart. You work really close, just like in your dream. Every day you converse, you make a great team. You man yourself up and ask for a date. She gladly accepts, and it goes pretty great. The feeling is mutual. You both like each other. She takes a big leap and introduces her mother. Before you know it, you are both dressed real nice, surrounded by flowers and pelted with rice. A life worth noting, an honest success. Your actions were great, and you had a good guess. Take a few seconds, reflect your result. Now relive your life from sperm to adult.
So we got married. I talked through most of that. But I will probably cut out my voice so you can hear it. So you probably won't hear me yelling at the dog for barking for attention again. She knows when I'm doing this. She just likes to get in the way. Alright. Ah! Screw school! Who needs school, bruh? I'm too cool for it. Ah!
You decide to skip school. You're right. Who needs education?
Rebel.
Instead, you head off toward a train station. You cross over the tracks and find a cool coin. You pick up the sucker and it begins to conjoin. The coin with your skin, an intense adhesive. Poof! Now a desert? Nothing's cohesive.
Okay.
What's going on, you say to your mind. How did I get here? I'm so misaligned. You hear a small grunt and quickly turn around. There's a man in trouble, lying quietly on the ground. A scorpion is attacking his rough, blistered face. Give him a hand and find a safe place.
Okay, help the man. Copy the sequence to save the man. Up. Up.
You aim your foot nicely and punt the little critter. You help the man up, but he seems really bitter. Am I dead? What's going on? The man asked.
Did you want to die?
He gazed and threw fits, uncontrollably manic. I know who you are. You're me from the past. However you got here, you're not gonna last.
What?
You're abducted
I'm a
by
dick.
yourself. An improbable truth. Blood tests confirmed. You are him, but with youth. Betrayed by yourself. You're sold into science. You're wired and plugged in like a human appliance.
Oh.
You traveled time once. An impossible feat. But your future looks dull and quite incomplete. Take a few seconds. Reflect your result. Now relive your life from sperm to adult.
Okay, so I'm a dick in the future. At least if I don't go to Florida and get married or eaten by a shark. Well, maybe not eaten by a shark. He just wanted to play. Now we're not gonna save myself.
Give him a hand and find a safe place.
Nah. Screw it. I know who you are. You're me from the past. You let this critter...
it off. Instead you said, screw it. The guy looks so tough, I'm sure he'll get through it.
Maybe he does.
You get to a city and notice the year. 2030? Isn't that rather queer? How did this happen? You traveled through time. That coin in your skin? Its power's sublime. You master the art of jumping dimensions. You honor the time flow with good intentions. The man who owns time becomes quite the star. Doctor Who, they name you. His life so bizarre. You'll live on forever, saving the world from itself. Your actions have led to your preposterous health. Take a few seconds, reflect your result. Now relive your life from sperm to adult.
Okay, so I'm Doctor Who now. But Doctor Who has like 3 hearts and he's an alien or some crap. So... how's that possible?
We begin your journey. A competitive sperm is invading your egg.
Not sure what we're gonna do now. Let's try running for the bus, but then miss it. Because clearly I'm not gonna be able to type it fast enough. Unless if it is possible.
Born
I will try that later.
A typical boy, an average life. Catch up to the bus. You can't let it go. You've got to start running. Just don't be too slow.
Okay. So we're gonna start running, but I'm gonna go slow. Oh no,
You shouldn't have eaten those Twinkies for dinner. You're so out of shape, you need to be thinner. You stand there alone in the wake of burned gas. Exhausted and tired, you don't want to miss class. A car pulls up beside you with cute girls inside. "Hey, cutie," one said. "Do you need a ride?" You get in the car despite former teaching. Not all people are evil like your parents keep preaching. The girls discuss boys, also makeup and shoes, when you find it necessary to bring up your blues. The car is now silent. You're socially inept. Say something cool quick. You're hard to accept.
Do I have to type again? I play guitar. I play...
You blew it so
Oh,
bad
you have to
the
press...
girls kicked you out. They point and they scream.
I know what I
yell and they
did
shout.
now, okay.
What they couldn't predict
You have to do the
was their lives
spaces,
shortly
too.
ending. An airplane silences them when harshly descending.
Oh.
The pilot survives and exits the rubble. You find him your hero.
That could have been me.
Become his trouble. You grow up well under the wing of this man, who teaches you to fly and makes you one of his clan. On your current flight, pretty high in the air, one of your passengers is deep in despair. On one half of the trip, the old man was calm, but now he decides to whip out a bomb. You wrestle the old geezer, bringing him to the floor. Now disarm his explosive, or you'll be really sore.
Okay. Copy the sequence, okay. Did I do it?
With a tentative cut, the timer stops ticking. The terrorist's rump gets a maximum kicking. The plane starts to dive, and its speed harshly quickens, aimed right at a school filled with bunnies and kittens.
What?
You make your way back to the main pilot's seat, the plane so joyous people bow at your feet. Like a boss, you take hold and land the plane nicely. It could have been worse, if not done so precisely. National coverage, your deed was in press. A medal you gained for your noble success. You're remembered a hero for the rest of your days. The result of your actions deserve nothing but praise.
Cool.
Take a few seconds, reflect your results. Now relive your life from sperm to adult.
So, yeah. I'm a hero, I guess. Some crap. I'm Sonic. Stop the bus. Wait, who needs the bus? I'm fast enough to get to school.
For breath, you both came to a stop. The bus door squeaked shut and locked. You instantly panic and start flipping the cup. You stand up to speak. Try not to screw up.
Okay, so do the spaces this time.
You speak super loud. There's no way that you stuttered. The bus skids to a stop due to the words that you've uttered. With the current location being far from your home, Las Vegas, Nevada is the turf that you roam.
Okay.
As you get old, you begin to perform. You become a bear wrestler because bears are so warm. You cuddle your way into the best of the best, but your greatest opponent has no hair on his chest. Rambo the White, bald albino male. His face lacks emotion and his skin pretty pale. This prickly polar has no weakness in sight. Time to take a deep breath and actually put up a fight.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's beat him. Come on. Oh! Holy crap, he owned me.
Rambo the Tough, the hard and the bold. He beat you pretty good. You're knocked out cold. Upon waking up, you feel somewhat sick, but your clothing is comfy because you're dressed like a chick. The albino is smiling, enjoying his prank. You find yourself dangling and in for a spank. The crowd is in tears from laughing so hard. Your dignity is lost and your memory scarred. The venue was so popular, you're forced to repeat. You spend your whole life performing this feat. You live a full life of embracing sorrow, where you hate waking up to the light of tomorrow. Take a few seconds, reflect your result. Now relive your life from sperm to adult.
Okay. So that happened.
This prickly polar has no weakness in sight. Time to
Okay.
take a deep breath.
We're gonna own you,
Put up a
bear.
fight.
Come on. What? Oh! I pressed it wrong.
Rambo the Tough. The bus skids to a stop due to the
Okay,
word,
cool,
this
I can just
prickly
redo it.
polar has no weakness
Okay, we're gonna
in
try
sight.
this a few times.
Time to take a deep breath and
Gonna
actually
get
put
it.
up a fight.
Okay. Okay. We can do it. Dang it! Frickin'
Gasping for breath, you both came to a stop. The bus doors, you instantly panic.
Damn it,
You
I
start
went
flipping
back
the
too
cup.
far.
You stand up to speak. Try not
I
to
time
screw up.
traveled too far! I fell into the rift!
polar.
Okay,
No
we're gonna
weakness in
beat him
sight.
again.
Time to take a deep breath and actually put up a fight.
By the way, I'm gone from my parents now, so what the hell just happened? I did it!
Rambo is gone, his tongue hanging loose. You have a real knack for painful abuse. A former champion approaches the stage. He congratulates your win because he put down a wage. Out reaches his hand with its own child chorus. You shake the hand of the almighty Chuck Norris.
You look a
His
bit
grip
different.
was applied, and lightning bolts fly. Your body ascends and floats to the sky. An explosion of light as you return to the
I
ground.
went Super Saiyan.
Your body is huge, and your power profound. You join your ranks as one of the gods, where you live for eternity and defy all odds. What a great outcome your actions have had. A never-ending life doesn't sound too bad. Take a few seconds. Reflect your result. Now relive your life from sperm to adult.
So Chuck Norris is a god, apparently. Okay, that works for me. I can accept that.
Say something cool
Okay.
quick. You're hard to accept.
So, I play the guitar! I play the guitar.
Your one-liner was good, and the girls eased the tension. They want to hang more, so it was worth a detention. Your confidence starts rising. Your clothes, pretty cool. You get a nice body, but you're kind of a tool. You pop your collar and get some new kicks. You wear 3 pairs of glasses
Yeah.
and take duck lip
I'm a
pics.
douchebag.
The Chinese tattoo that rests on your arm unintentionally spells out, I love potato farm.
I
Your
do
image
like
is
potato
flawless.
farm.
Your hair's looking great, but with no personality, you must compensate. With 50-inch rims and a tank full of gas, you cut people off and drive like a jerk. You pompously scoff. Could these losers be lamer? Then you peer through your Oakleys, and your eyes detect Kramer. Yes, Kramer from Seinfeld, with his wispy tall hair. His swagger and presence are doubly rare. Carefully aim a high five to put on a show. Should you miss Kramer's hand, your life will plateau.
Okay. This is the most important moment in my life. And... Yo!
Perfect alignment. You connect as you drive. This is the ultimate Velocity 5. As your 2 hands meet, the whole world stands still. The clap can be heard in southern Brazil. And from this perfection, a huge wave emits that cures all disorders, and even pizza face zits. Every hue grows much brighter, like a color crescendo, and everyone gets their own Super Nintendo.
Yay!
Every girl becomes happy and practices yoga, and all of the pencils are Ticonderoga. To top it all off, you have 7 billion friends. You're known as Saint Awesome till the day the world ends. Take a few seconds, reflect your result. Now relive your life from sperm to adult.
Cool. Saint Awesome. That's me. Uh-huh. I'm cool.
Say something cool quick. You're hard to accept.
You girls are pretty. You girls are pretty.
You charmer, you dog. They just couldn't resist. They both grab your face and then plant you a kiss. But girls being girls, they grow green with envy. They glare at each other. Prepare for a frenzy.
Cat fight!
He's mine. I'm prettier, said girl 1 with a smirk. Girl 2 jumps in. No, he's mine, you big jerk. A slap
I'm a
fight
kid.
ensues, all while you're in motion. The car loses control from all the commotion. The car rolls right off a steep dropping cliff. You all take the leap and then burn to a crisp. You died with hot girls. At least that's a plus.
Holy
You got
crap.
some sweet action, all thanks to the bus. Take a few seconds. Reflect your result. Now relive your life from sperm to adult.
So that was death? Holy crap. So I guess playing the guitar is a better option. Kids, if you can lie about playing the guitar, absolutely do it. Disclaimer, do not lie about playing the guitar.
You blew it so bad the girls kicked you out. They point and they scream, they yell and they shout. What they couldn't predict was their lives shortly ending. An airplane silences them when harshly descending. The pilot survives and exits the rubble. You find him your hero and become his trouble. You grow up well under the wing of this man who teaches you to fly and makes you one of his
Again, don't I
clan.
have
On your
parents?
current flight, pretty high in the air, one of your passengers is deep in despair. On one half of the trip, the old man was calm. But now he decides to whip out a bomb. You wrestle the old geezer, bringing him to the floor. Now disarm his explosive, or you'll be really sore.
So we're just gonna screw up the bomb. Boop.
You reach with your pliers and get ready to snip. Your hands start to shake, and your sweat starts to drip. "Wait," calls a voice while you defuse the demon. Bolting down the aisle comes Morgan Freeman. "If you cut that wire, this place gonna blow. Now step aside, son, and watch an old pro." He snatches your wire cutters and nullifies the threat. "Don't y'all go worrying now. It was really no sweat." The sound of his voice is so smooth and steady. In fact, it's so soothing, you fell asleep already. The plane has no pilot. It's plummeting fast. Bomb threat or not, the plane's gonna blast. Your life ended quickly while you were still dreaming. You're known as the pilot who killed Morgan Freeman.
Oh.
Take a few seconds, reflect your results. Now relive your life from sperm to adult.
Hey, it's his freaking fault. Sorta. You know, I'm just gonna blame Morgan. Don't know about you guys. Okay, let me think. I've done that, this and that, and loot and that. So, now I need to... I know there's...
We begin a competitive sperm.
So I'm gonna let the girl win.
Start mashing the X key to prevent this plague.
I'm just gonna stare at her angrily.
You didn't resist, not much of a fight. The new sperm came in and the old left outright. You were born a little girl, cute as can be. You learned all the basics by the time that you're 3. You play in a daycare where you spot some cool toys. There were only 2 free, the rest hogged by the boys.
I'll take the fat one.
The toy that you chose you should have picked quicker. Another girl grabbed it, which inspired a bicker. Words turned to punches, and punches to bites. You grew up quite different thanks to all of these fights.
Oh.
You find strong enjoyment in the pain felt by others. Your gothic appearance is worrying your mother. You live on your own where you practice dark arts, voodoo and witchcraft, pictures and darts.
Am I not wearing pants?
Target a man with a wealthy estate. You craft up a doll that will control his fate.
So, what am I supposed to do?
You strike a small pin right through the doll's heart. The accidental jab was a mistake on your part. There's a knock at the door, but you're afraid to open. It's the man you just cursed. The doll must be broken. He expresses his love with chocolates and flowers. He was quite the romantic with influential powers. You take up the chance to wed such a catch. An extremely wealthy man must be your match.
Okay.
You live your whole life wealthy
nice.
and pampered. The result's all because of that life that you've tampered. Take a few seconds, reflect your result. Now relive your life from sperm to adult.
Thank you, Ego Raptor, for telling me that. So, we're gonna get back there. 1 minute. Okay, so get outside the heart. Damn it!
You strike a small pin right through the doll's heart. The toy that you chose you should have picked quicker. You craft up a doll that will control his fate.
Dang it!
You strike a the toy that you craft up a doll that will control his fate.
What the heck?
The toy that you chose, you craft up a doll that will
Do I have to not do it?
Fate. You strike a small
Okay,
the toy that you chose,
I'm just gonna
you
not
should
do it
pick
this
quicker.
time. We're just
crafted
gonna
a doll
not do it. We're gonna sit here and we're gonna talk about pie. Do you like pie? I like pie. Everybody loves pie.
You enjoy a good laugh, so you
Okay.
decided it'd be funny if you gave the rich man a run for his money. You disrobe the doll, and the man follows suit. He runs around naked. You thought it was cute. But the man is so powerful, his fashion trend sticks. He inspires nude beaches filled with bare-bottom chicks. The textile industry is failing so fast, as clothing in general is a thing of the past. A mistake in your eyes, a blessing to others. Your actions have pleased the eyes of all brothers. Take a few seconds. Reflect your result. Now relive your life from sperm to adult.
Yeah, I'm fine with this. I'm fine with this future. Maybe not that picture for the future, but I'm fine with it. Okay, let's go.
There were only 2 free, the rest hogged by the boys.
Okay.
You grab
the frilly
a toy
thing
and flaunt it around. All the girls grow envious, even the boys turn around.
Whoa.
You grow up so popular, surrounded by peers, you don't have time for modesty or fears. You drive an entourage around the big city in a bedazzled convertible that you find so pretty.
So
You spot
pretty.
a lost dog on the side of the road. Of course you want it. That's part of girl code. He's tiny enough to fit in your purse. He needs to love you, so gently pet to coerce.
I want to make him bite me.
Just like
Puppy.
the rest of your perfect existence, the puppy loves you and shows no resistance. Your iconic appearance is culturally flawless, a human Barbie doll. Your mindset is lawless. A photographer spots you and likes your attitude. I've never seen beauty quite of this magnitude. You have become a worldly sensation as your perfection exceeds the walls of the nation. Take a few seconds, reflect your result. Now relive your life from sperm to adult.
I can't move my face due to all the plastic. I can't feel my face. I am so sorry. Okay, we're gonna get back there and make the puppy bite us.
So gently pet to coerce.
Alright, we're back at the puppy. Bite me, puppy!
It seems not everything loves you on sight. Your sight specifically was lost with a bite. The dog attacked you, and now you are blind. It might be because you touched his behind. Without any vision, your hearing is keen. You can see with your ears, and you're no longer a teen. In fact, you're a mole for U.S. intelligence. You're preventing a lot of potential malevolence. On a mission in Cuba, you hear dangerous talk. A secret alliance led by a rock. Your cover is blown when an assassin gives chase. You're running while blind, so your ears are your grace.
Seriously? Wow. Up.
Your
Oh!
ears couldn't save you. As you slip, trip, and fall, the man catches up as you're stopped by a wall. The info you heard was too important to leak. They sealed your mouth shut, so you can no longer speak. What followed was horrible, mutually assured destruction. The world was a wasteland of broken construction.
Fallout.
You witnessed in horror the results of insanity. Your actions have led to the end of humanity. Take a few seconds.
Fallout's an awesome
reflect your
game.
result. Now, relive your life from sperm to adult.
Not in real life, though. Okay. So, I screwed up. I screwed up the world. We're gonna not screw up next time. Tear my eyes out, puppy!
It seems not ever. Your cover is blown when an assassin gives chase. You're running while blind, so your ears are your grace.
Okay.
Your trusty ears have led you to safety. You report the information and the response was hasty. All threats were nullified and humanity was saved. You played a key part by being so brave. Now you've become a national hero, a true inspiration to those seeing zero. A proud life you've lived, protecting the nation. Humanity is thankful for your timely creation. Take a few seconds, reflect your result. Now relive your life from sperm to adult.
And I also donated money to charity for dogs that tore little girls' eyes out. Well, teens. Don't pet strange dogs, kids. That's just good advice. Make sure that you, I don't know, judge the dog. Do something. Figure out the dog is safe. Okay? Don't just go straight up to the dog. Life lessons.
Is invading your
now
home.
here's one.
Start mashing the X key to prevent
This one took
play.
me forever when I first played it, I remember, because I didn't know this was possible. Did she get in? Oh, I'm still here, okay.
You could not overpower the second place seed, so you incubate together into a whole different breed. Half man, half woman, fused at the waist.
Ew.
What a strange creature this doctor embraced. Now at the nursery you rest in your bed. Your ma and pa watch from a distance with dread. Try to look cute, you say in your mind. I should wiggle around so I won't be declined.
Dude, that's an ugly baby, though. Oh.
Look at that thing.
Too much.
It's gross and absurd. It's flailing around like an epileptic bird. Apparently wiggling was not a good choice. Your parents have left you without even hearing your voice. You grow up an orphan, age 10 as of yet. Your only friend is the other half of your set. You seem to attract most unwanted attention, and your sister's rude comments do not ease the tension.
Rude?
A crowd surrounds you, and a bully approaches. You've only got one shot. Make him sleep with the roaches.
Bah!
Wow, nice left hook, said
Falcon
Orphan 1 with
Punch!
awe. Orphan 2 added,
His name's Power Paw.
for once you have respect, and what you call friends, you take it for granted as your sanity descends. Your coverage and press is usually quite evil. A supervillain, you see, is prone to upheaval.
What?
Your arch nemesis, a man who loves fries, is the great hero nicknamed Thunder Thighs. Give it
Seriously?
up, Power Paw, said the large-calfed Samaritan. My cellulite levels are nothing short of American. He charges towards you with a powerful attack. His footsteps were so harsh, even the concrete would crack. Suck in some power and prepare for a blast. He's running with gusto, so please make it fast.
Okay. What the fuck?
As the stomping approaches, you suck in a gust. You clench your lower cheeks and pull back with a thrust. With your gut full of wind and a forceful discharge, Thunder Thigh's meaty legs seem a whole lot less large. A monument was built where Thunder Thighs once stood. You don't want to see it, so you rid it for good. Or for bad, we might say, for the city's now shady. You're the big bad boss, and your sis the first lady. As you rule this vast land, you look down in disgust. In your eyes, you are perfect. It's those bipeds you distrust. So, you hire a squad to copy your genes and evolve the whole world through involuntary means. You've come a long way from conjoined and forsaken. Your actions determined this path that you've taken. Take a few seconds, reflect your result. Now relive your life from sperm to adult.
Okay, so I turned everybody into mutants. There are probably some I'm gonna miss. I'll have to look through and see if I can find them all. Corp.
Look at that thing. It's gross and absurd.
We're not doing it, sis. I just don't know what to do, man. I don't know what to do, sis. He's coming so fast!
As you suck all the air from Salem to Seoul, Thunder Thigh's meaty leg meets your sis in the skull. You slurp up your sister, mid-inhalation. You're a self-consumed donut with a four-armed mutation. As you gather momentum and roll down the street, there's nothing to stop you from feeling defeat. Your back is now broken. Your bones have now shattered. The pavement is skid marks and is now jelly splattered. You spent all your days as a cruel evildoer, and now you have died alongside a sewer. Take a few seconds. Reflect your result. Now relive your life from sperm to adult.
Okay, so if you become a supervillain, don't lose. Also, please don't genetically alter the world. I mean, that's just kind of rude. Okay, let's try and wiggle, but not too much wiggle.
I suppose we should keep him. Or, is it a she?
Whatever it is, together we'll be.
You handled that well, wormed your way to their hearts. They take you on home where your double life starts. Day after day on your public school journey, you're teased and bullied until you leave on a gurney.
What?
You're back in the hospital, age 10 about now. Your parents arrive and make you a vow.
We want you to be happy,
Ma said with choked tears. Pa was just gawking at the cute volunteers. Proposed was a surgery that involved a deep cut.
Thanks, Dad.
You wanted this, so the case seems open and shut. In walks the surgeon, scalpel in hand. Let's hope this procedure goes exactly
I
as
don't think it
planned.
will. Okay. Did he get lucky?
The cut was quite clean, a successful endeavor. You and your sister have never been better. Hey, do you want robot legs? Asked the good doctor. He was obviously higher than a helicopter.
Yeah.
Robot legs came soon after the sever. You began playing b-ball. It was really quite clever. On your way to the top of the NBA chain, you don't have the risk of a tear or a sprain. You're a free throw away from winning the title when a phone call arrives that sounds urgent and vital. Don't miss this shot, said a creepy low voice, if you ever want to see your sister rejoice. A large chunk of cash is riding on you, and I'm one fella you don't want to screw. So it's all down to this.
What if I do want to screw
the last free throw shot. Not realistic, I know, but that's all that you've got.
Okay, how do I know the right time? Ha! Yeah!
You sunk the shot and everyone cheers. Your sister is missing, but you hope she appears. The man calls again. Nice shot, you big dope. I got all my change, and your sister's got hope. Indeed, hope and change was behind all the drama. The abductor himself was Barack H. Obama.
I knew
He
it!
explains his role in conspiracy and scandal. It was information that you could not handle. The game was a front, your life a big lie. You learn of top secrets which require you to die. An
Why'd you tell me?
unfortunate turn your life seemed to take. You can't always predict when you'll make a mistake. Take a few seconds, reflect your results. Now relive your life from sperm to adult.
Why'd you tell me all your top secrets, Obama? You did good. Now I'm gonna kill you. Because now you know about who really did it. Who really did the 9/11s.
Begin your journey from when you're conceived. Where your life goes from there, you will never believe.
Who really
You won the world's most
murdered
important race. But
Michael
now
Jackson.
There's a challenge that you have to face.
You learned that Elvis
Sperm
isn't
is
dead.
invading your egg. Start mashing the X
You know,
key to prevent this
now,
plague.
now yeah. Just cut out all these jokes, me. They're bad.
That's all that you've got.
Okay, we're gonna screw it up.
You take the shot, giving it your all. But your all is too much. Your shot? An air ball. Your basketball went high, far out of play, and was caught in the stands by the saint, Tina Fey. Alec Baldwin was with her, a 30 Rock date. You hope they can help, but there's no way they'd relate. You lost. Stop smiling, Alec Baldwin demanded. I thought you were good, but you shot underhanded. But explaining the problem, expressing your plight, they helped find your sister, and the end was in sight. Turns out she was fine, just hugging a ball. Some jerk must have made a mean prank phone call. Baldwin
Obama.
grows quite fond of your sister and you. He asks if you'd like being in comedy, too. Your show runs 8 seasons. You both become stars. You buy a big house, a nice boat, and some cars. You've come a long way from conjoined and forsaken. Your actions determine this path that you've taken. Take a few seconds to reflect your results. Now relive your life from sperm to adult.
Find it weird that we went into comedy. Whatever happened there. So, okay, there's more I need to do with me going and flailing around like. Sorry. So, but first, I think I'm gonna go with let's just not move at all. Let's do that.
You could not overpower. Try to look cute, you say in your mind. I should wiggle around so I won't be declined.
No way. Oh, I'm dead. I am so dead. Oh.
Well, you didn't move much, and your crib's pretty calm. The nurse does her rounds and squeezes your palm. You're cold to the touch. Your chest is not rising.
Shiz.
Death snagged you so young. A fate most surprising. The doctor has said the mutation was rare. Your life expectancy was pretty unfair. Take a few seconds. Reflect your result.
I died?
Now, relive your life from sperm to adult.
I really was dead. Oh, crap. Yeah, let's not do that again.
We begin.
Okay, so we're gonna flail around like an idiot again.
Look at that thing. It's gross and absurd. It's flailing around. A crowd surrounds you, and a bully approaches. You've only got one shot. Make him sleep with the roaches. That was a pretty weak punch, the mean bully scoffs. Now see real toughness as I knock your socks off. The crowd moved in and you felt true pain. It haunts your whole life as it goes down the drain. 30 years old, eating meals from the dumps, surviving off scraps and mysterious food clumps. Strolling an alley behind an old church, your luck picks up on your final search. A scratch-off is found. Winner gets 60 grand? It's a half and half chance, but your luck, pretty damned.
It comes down to left or right.
Woo! With joy, all four hands in the air, you scream and shout as if the whole world should care. 60 grand? What? You start to proclaim. I just won money I can spend in my name. But lurking behind you with hemorrhaging blisters, a rose with 3 blades, the Kardashian sisters. Taking their new stash of walking around money, they begin stabbing what they think is your tummy. You lose all your blood, and society lived on. Your mark was not made, and your life is now gone. You lived and you died, conjoined and forsaken. Your actions determined this path that you've taken. Take a few seconds, reflect your result. Now relive your life from sperm to adult.
Yeah, so don't do that. That leads to death. Okay, I just remembered one I didn't do. I didn't miss the high five with Seinfeld. We'll save that for after the conjoined twin thing.
From when it's a half and half chance, but your luck, pretty damned.
Yep, we're losers.
You live in a dumpster. Your failure prevails. And now you have scratch-off dust under your nails. Your head's in the dumps and you nearly concede. You get on all fours like a strange quadruped. But something feels different, like gravity's awry. All of a sudden, you feel you can fly.
What?
You ascend to the sky. You examine your fingers. Aha! No wonder magic scratch-off dust lingers. You use your abilities to travel the earth. You visit nice places like London and Perth. You've come a long way. From conjoined and forsaken, your actions determine this path that you've taken. Take a few seconds, reflect your results, now relive your life from sperm to adult.
At least it's better than getting stabbed by the Kardashians. Today on With the Kardashians, or whatever, we're gonna stab a guy! Okay, I'm gonna do conjoined. I'm gonna do conjoined one more time.
To prevent this play.
So, you'll see what I'm gonna try. I'm not even sure it's a thing. Oh, wait. There's actually at least 3 or 5
you could not
even
overpower
more.
The second place seed, so you incubate together into a whole different breed. Try to look cute, you say in your mind. I should wiggle around so I won't be declined.
So, we want to get accepted this time. And I'm gonna try something.
I suppose we should keep him. Or, in walks the surgeon, scalpel in hand. Let's hope this procedure goes exactly as planned.
Yeah, I forgot I can do failed here, but I'm not gonna make him fail this time. Because there's one more thing I think we could possibly try at the basketball
cut
thing.
Was quite clean, so it's all down to this. The last
I'm just gonna try
shot.
The option
Not
that usually works of doing
That's all that
nothing.
you've got.
Absolutely nothing. We're just gonna sit here. We're gonna talk about more pies. I like chocolate pie, lemon meringue. I like all this
Take the
good
shot,
pie.
giving it your all. But your all is too much. Your shot? An air ball. Your basketball went high, far out of play, and was caught in the stands by the Saint, Tina Fey.
Okay.
The cut was quite clean. I suppose we should keep it. Or,
yeah, that wasn't a thing.
She.
I wasn't sure.
What exactly
So we're gonna make
plan?
Dr. Party fail. Ooh.
Good news and bad news. I'll tell you the good first. The operation worked well. You two are dispersed. The doctor continued, somehow still employed. The bad news, he said, is that your face was destroyed. Mutilated.
Oh, shoot.
Your face looks quite gross. The anger boils deep while you get more morose. You somehow find love in a boring cliche. You meet a nice blind girl at your local buffet. She likes you for you, no cares for your face. She loves being held in your tall, warm embrace.
I love you.
Coffee. You're walking her home when she crosses the street all on her own. Grab her, quick! She could get hurt bad. This girl is amazing, so you'll be very mad.
Copy the sequence and do it fast, okay.
You grab her arm and pull her to safety. Thank goodness your actions were perfectly hasty. She felt the severity of the decisions you made. She gave the most affection she's ever displayed. She owes you her life, so she dedicates to you what seems like an instant. You two are like glue. Marriage soon follows, together forever. You plan to have kids, but it'll happen whenever. You've come a long way, from conjoined and forsaken. Your actions determined the path you've taken. Take a few seconds. Reflect your result. Now relive your life from sperm to adult.
Okay, so we met a nice blind girl. There's only 6 more endings, it looks like, so...
Exactly as planned.
Well, 1 second. What happened to my sister here? Did he just stab me in the face and we are still coming apart?
Good news and bad news. I'll tell you. One day, after coffee,
Whatever.
you're walking her home. When she crosses the street all on her own. Grab her, quick! She could get hurt bad. This girl is amazing, so you'll be very mad.
She'll be fine.
You didn't snatch her. Look at her go. Hit by 1 car, 2 cars, 3 cars, oh no! You realize how rare her love was for you. Nothing could replace your lovable boo. Your rage comes alive. Your pupils get charged. In fact, your body gets ripped and enlarged. You pick up the cars that just hit your girl and you launch them afar, watching them twirl. You stomp yourself away, crushing all in your path. You hide in the woods, where you lose all the wrath. You're a monster indeed. You can't ever go back. You live alone secretly, fearing an attack. You're simply a freak show, scarred and forsaken. Your actions determine this path you've taken. Take a few seconds. Reflect your result. Now relive your life from sperm to adult.
Okay. So that happened. There is definitely another thing with the conjoined twins. I am certain of it, because I remember there being something else, or... Was it with the conjoined twins? We're gonna go back to, being a boy,
your journey from when you're
and we're gonna see about
your life
a
goes
few
from
different
there,
things there.
Never believe. Yes, Kramer from Seinfeld with his wispy
All right,
tall
there
hair.
he is.
His swagger and presence are doubly rare. Carefully aim a high five to put on a show. Should you miss Kramer's hand, your life will plateau. An unfortunate miss. You're so misaligned that you miss Kramer's hand and spank a behind.
Ooh!
It's a shame that you've missed that your hand was averted, because the spanked hiney's owner is rather perverted.
Mmm,
Moaned the man.
that felt really nice. I hope his strong arm will punish me twice.
Then he follows you home, and his heart fills with hope. He peeks through your window with a large telescope. As he moistens his lips, words slip past his tongue.
Just look at those muscles. This boy must be young.
He's your permanent burden. He stalks you forever. Even a restraining order couldn't crush his endeavor. 'Cause you are his idol, his strong, youthful prize. You're stuck with this man till the day that he dies. Take a few seconds, reflect your results. Now relive your life from sperm to adult.
Okay, so there's 4 more endings that I haven't gotten. And I am certain one of them involves me, because I gotta get to that point where I killed myself. I know I can do that. So I'm gonna try to find those endings. So just give me a bit, okay? Okay, I think I might have found one. And I have an hour of gameplay footage, so I'm gonna be clipping this together forever. I want to be one video,
Competitive
so
sperm is invading
just
your
gotta
egg.
deal with me
Start
here.
mashing the X key to
I'll
prevent
see you
this
there in a
plague.
minute.
Exactly as
Okay,
planned.
so forgive me, I did look up a guide. I have to let the time run out here. And I guess, I don't know what he'll do. I didn't look up that kind of... Oh.
The decision was rushed, poorly planned and conducted. The end result was not as instructed. Your sister is dead, and your body is stump. The doctor's a dentist? You feel like a chump.
What?
You live off self-pity, a hollow shell of a man. Being handicapped and alone was not part of the plan.
You didn't
So,
give me legs!
You're asked on TV, where you meet Dr. Phil, who preys on the weak as his career goes downhill. He wants you to speak to broadcast your story. Be sure not to stumble or you'll lose all the glory.
Okay, we're gonna try and succeed here. I'm probably gonna screw up, though. Yeah.
Whoa, what was that, son? Dr. Phil's anger grew. If you can't help yourself, there's no way I'll help you. As applause filled the room and the show took its course, Dr. Phil's heart grew cold and he showed no remorse. The feeling of hatred towards you from Big Phil caused a troublesome stir as the crowd went for the kill. Torches and
Holy
pitchforks were
crap!
passed out to the crowd. Their chants and uproars are awfully loud.
You killed your sister!
Yelled a rude patron.
No, I didn't.
You're selfish and cruel, even worse than Satan.
The doctor
Unable
did!
to run, stuck in your chair, they pick you up and pass you midair. Finally carried into the distance, you're tied to a nuke, and then gone in
What
an
the
instant.
fudge?
A sad life you've lived. Always
Where'd we
depressed.
blow me
Your
up?
actions determined this path you've addressed. Take a few seconds.
Did we shoot a nuke at a place?
Now relive your life from sperm to adult.
I think we're missing something here, Aaron. Who'd we kill? Where'd the nuke go?
Lose all the
Okay.
glory.
Let's try and do it.
Times are tough, but you nail down your line. The whole crowd is in awe, and you're feeling just fine. You continue your story, bringing tears to the eye. Most of it accurate. You don't want to lie. Dr. Phil brought in Oprah, who's with Ellen and Maury. They all praise your courage, and they help write your story. You get to the top, a best-selling author. You sell movie rights to a generous offer. Award-winning role stars Kevin Bacon, Elle Fanning your sister, because Dakota was taken. Now you have fame, and you're pretty darn rich. Your potential is reached, and you've found your niche. You've come a long way from conjoined and depressed. Your actions determine this path you've addressed. Take a few seconds. Reflect your result. Now relive your life from sperm to adult.
So 2 more endings. And what the heck? I mean, seriously, what the heck is wrong with those people that they launched me into? They tied me to a nuke and launched me at something. And they couldn't have made it that close because they weren't dead. So they launched me at some country or a desert or something. I hope it was a desert. I don't want other people to die with me there. Okay. Maybe I'm being too generous. Maybe one person. I'm kidding. I hope you know that. Anyway, I'm gonna go back and consult the guide to see if I can find those other 2 endings. I think I might have found it. So it says, don't type anything when we get to the bus.
Competitive sperm is invading your egg. Start mashing the
So I'll
X
see you at
key
the
to
bus.
prevent this plague. You stand up to speak. Try not to screw up.
Nothing. We're not gonna press anything. We're not even gonna try and fail. We're just gonna let it go.
You couldn't confront this. You just need it out. You jump out the window, tuck and roll in a drought.
Holy crap.
Now you're in the desert. Not a smart move. You learn to survive, and you strongly improve. You grow up rather tough, a wilderness explorer. You revisit the desert to relive your first
There
horror.
it is.
Then, one great morning, upon waking up, you freeze in your place, staring death real close up.
Hey!
A scorpion is perching right on your face. Breathe slowly and calmly, and it'll give you some space.
So I imagine I can die here.
Your breathing is calm and yet still a shock when a foot kicks the critter straight into a rock. You look up and squint at the dark silhouette. It's you from the past, an impossible duet. How did I get here? Questioned little you. You both were scared, and you both had no clue. You thought of a plan which could better your life, betraying yourself, a true backstab knife. You abduct you, Junior, and bring him to science. Blood tests confirm an organic alliance. You sell the anomaly for a substantially large sum. You buy a nice house and stop being a bum. Your enjoyment is high, but your karma is bare. Your actions are bad, and you really don't care.
How'd I get here?
Take a few seconds. Reflect your results. Now relive your life from sperm to
Time
adult.
travel is weird. Anyways, 1 more ending, and then we can wrap it up. And I've been recording for like an hour and so many minutes now, so... Jeez. I'm gonna have a lot of editing to do. So let's hurry up and get this done.
We begin.
I can't find the words. I just can't find the words, guys.
You You couldn't confront this. You just need it out. You jump out the a scorpion is
Okay.
right on your face. Breathe slowly and calmly, and it'll give you some space.
We're gonna let him stab me in the head. I'm just not gonna breathe. Get me!
You startle the critter, and he quickly responds, injecting your face with all of hell's bonds. You hallucinate for a while, seeing yourself as a child. You must be disappointed. Your life was too wild. You stumble and jitter, mumbling all types of junk, symptoms of those who are moderately drunk. Eventually you stop. In general, you're still. Your time has run out. Time paid life's bill. An unfortunate turn your life seemed to take. You're much more cautious when you're wide awake. Take a few seconds. Reflect your result. Now relive your life from sperm to adult.
And we got all the endings, guys! Woo! That took friggin' forever! So, thank you all for watching. This has been another episode of Flash Game Wednesdays. I'm gonna try and have this done by Wednesday, but it'll be on a Wednesday. Let's just say that. I don't know which one. Anyways, thank you all for watching. This has been honestly fun revisiting this game. Please remember to leave a nice little like, comment, and subscribe if you liked what you saw. I like to hear from you guys, so commenting is really, really nice. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you all for watching. Later.